Hey y'all. Welcome to the ATL Mixx podcast. I am Ashley.
I'm Amber. I'm Shay.
That's my cousin, y'all. Our special guest tonight. Shelly and Lex are not here tonight. They had some unforeseen issues going on. So we're gonna keep them moving, keep them in prayers, y'all.
Yes, please.
Anyway, tonight we got a couple of things we're gonna be talking about. Okay, what are you worth? What are you worth?
It's $1 million question for $1 million answer.
Exactly. Shay, what you think? What are you worth?
All of that. I'm worth the whole thing.
What makes you say that though?
Because I feel like I can match. I think I can go on the same level as whoever my significant other is. I feel like I can bring the same amount of stuff you can bring to the table.
Oh yeah.
I feel the same way. So if you can't give me that, then
Oh yeah.
You worth it.
Yeah. So what make you feel like you can match someone, or you can be equally yoked to whatever man that you want? Will you settle?
No.
I'm just saying, what if he just got like?
Well, I don't know. I think it depends. It depends for me. Like if I know if I can get better, then no. But if this is like in my face and this is continuous in my face and you done change, then come on.
So what about you, Amber? Will you settle, or
no?
Do you think you can match?
Yeah, I think I deserve. I deserve like
okay, Mama D.
No, I bring to the table. I'm a great person, nice personality, funny,
Oh yeah.
And I work.
So what you think?
Shit.
Okay. So, you better promote her, baby. Hey, she's single, y'all, I think. Both of them, I think. Okay, so what you think about marriage?
I feel like it's a strong commitment.
You gotta be ready for that.
Yeah, you gotta be ready, and I'm ready. I think I'm ready for marriage, because I do want to have kids one day.
So okay, let me ask y'all this: when y'all were little, right? What was the age you said you was gonna be married? Because we was little, we had like, okay, I'm gonna be married by the age of 25. I'm gonna have kids.
Sure,
I'm gonna be a damn lawyer. You got all these hopes and dreams, and then shit, life happens. So, at what age did you feel like you thought you would have been ready? And do you think, after being whatever your age is now, do you think you're ready right now for marriage?
Well, I always thought I wanted to be married probably around 28. Because 25, that still split my prime. Like I'm still, and I could find by 25, I won't be able to find my man. But 28, we can go ahead and tie that knot. Because I don't want to rush into a marriage and then, But at the looks of it, doesn't look like marriage is in my future for right now. So not with these men.
What about you, Amber?
Well, I did have an ideal, I don't think it, now that I know now, I don't think it's like a time limit. It's just how you feel, and, you know what I'm saying, if that person is right for you.
So. As for me, I mean, I thought I was going to be married at about 25 and have me a couple of little kids, and, but right now it's just looking a little iffy for me too, child. I'm 31 years old.
Do you feel like what you know before then, when you was with...
when I was in an 8-year relationship?
Yeah.
I feel like I was in a relationship, y'all. I'm sorry. I was in a relationship for like 8 years with somebody. And we ain't never get married, no engagements, no nothing. We had got a house together, all kind of stuff, y'all. But, shit happens. We end up breaking up. And I just really feel like I gave him, like, my prime, y'all. I gave him my 20s for nothing. Like, that's how I feel. Like, it was all for nothing. I gave that man my whole fucking 20s, y'all. And we broke up when I turned, 30? I think I was 30, about almost 31 or something. And, I don't know. I Whew.
Do you feel like you got scarred from that relationship? Like as far as like you know that you getting older now and you just want to settle down.
I think I was at first, but then like now, it's like I need to find somebody who's like equally yoked. Cause I was looking at what B Simone was saying earlier this week, and she was saying like you got to be equally yoked. If you saying that you want this type of man, he got to be this. He got to be tall, dark, fine as hell, in shape. Bitch, you got to give off that same energy. And I feel it. Like, you got to give off the same energy that you want your man to have. How you feel?
Yeah, that's that. I want to be equally yoked.
Yeah, I need us to be on the same accord.
Okay, so what we did entanglements last week, and situationships and stuff. So what's the
entanglements?
Oh, let's talk about entanglements and situationships. What's the difference?
I feel like ain't it kind of the same?
It's really the same thing.
You be together for like that time frame, and then y'all just drift off.
I think that's just like a situationship.
Yeah,
I think an entanglement is more so of okay, you in a let's say relationship with one person, but you kind of off like how Will was and Jada and August Alsina. How you feel about that being married? For somebody to be married and be in like an entanglement because y'all having some issues or whatever.
Well, my insight on that is I don't really know. I can't really, because I can't really say I've been in entanglements. I've been in situationships for sure. But an entanglement ain't no entanglement because you with me. You with me and only me, and I don't share.
Okay, so let's talk about current relationships then. So, do you have like a mental journal or something that you or just a journal or something that you want your man to be?
No,
like
I don't. I haven't even. Maybe because I just
that's so young.
Yeah, I don't wrap my mind around that right now because it's just like if it comes, it comes. But I do know if a dude try to talk to me, I do got a certain little criteria you got to meet. Like your teeth got to be straight. Your teeth. That's the first thing I look at when I look at a guy. Your mouth. If your mouth isn't right,
right.
The hair and your feet too. If you dress, everybody got their own style of dressing, but your feet and your teeth and your hair, that's all matters.
What about you, Amber?
I feel like that
what's your list of?
Oh, I don't really have. I have a mental list. Like I do like your teeth do gotta be nice. You gotta look presentable. Not say be stylish or anything, but at least your shoes don't need to be that dirty.
If you take the picture, can't be outside in public like that.
Okay, y'all. So that's it.
No, they gotta have a job. They gotta be having some type of ambition, and they gotta have some type of car, to drive back and forth so we can see each other. We cannot,
all that using car and stuff. No.
Or my car in the shop. What I'm saying?
That used to be everything aligned. When I was young, like every nigga used to be like, I do got a whip, but it's in the shop. Then you get to talking to this man for like months, and he like, damn, what happened to that car you said was in the shop? You ain't seen no damn car. I ain't seen no car.
Now it's just like, nah, I just went on to turn it on in. No. No, you did.
Okay, so for me, because y'all, they are in their like younger 20s. So of course a lot of their stuff was kind of physical. For me, I'm 31 now, so everything ain't so physical to me. Like certain shit that can change, or a man's like, okay, you can say his teeth gotta be clean or it gotta be white or straight, but that shit you can change. You know what I'm saying? Like he can change his teeth, he can go to the dentist, he can get that damn get all that shit took off, baby. He can do all of that, but I need your mental. Okay, I need to know. Like Amber said, you gotta have some ambition. You gotta want to be a man too, because I feel like a lot of these guys now don't want to be a man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like they want you to be their mama. Like I'm not taking care of no man.
I'm gonna be a
I can't take care of no grown man or none of that.
That's one of the most irritating. That's another thing I do not. That's another thing that's in my mental note. Like, no little boy. I can't deal with no kids.
Love should not be based on the physical, right?
I mean, it's not really the physical. It's just
but you do have to be attractive.
You gotta be attractive.
Yeah,
like, I
exactly.
feel like a lot of people get that wrong when you say what you want your person, like what you want your person to look like. My person could have everything mentally, but he still gotta look good.
Right.
Like, I still want to be able to look at you every day,
right,
and smile.
But from my standpoint, like my mom, she wasn't, physically attracted to my dad though, and they've been together.
You say she was.
She said she
back in the day she was.
Yeah.
Baby, that man was fine, honey.
Yeah,
He
he
was
was
fine,
fine,
but
she like bigger guys.
oh
like,
yeah. She did say that. He was like,
she had
something
fattened him
different for
up,
her.
so that maybe changed that,
Change his physical.
Yes. Absolutely, man. Absolutely, child. You gotta change. Well, no, you ain't gotta change them, but I feel like
I want you to change yourself. Like,
Yeah.
I want you to be able to feel comfortable to be who you are.
right.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to be uncomfortable, but you also want to alter. It's like basically altering. You know this is what your person like and what you just not like, and it's like you'll learn a person so long. Be like, okay, I mean, I guess I could just.
So, what are things do you feel like you have to? I ain't gonna say change you, but do you think like if a man comes to you and say, "Hey, babe, I think you need to work on these, you need to work on that," will you take it as
constructive criticism?
Okay.
That's it. You are obligated to your opinion. You can say what you want to say. It's up to me if I want to react on that or not. But you're most because I'm gonna give my criticism for sure.
I don't think I could take a lot of constructive criticism because I don't know. I just
she get to crying and shit.
No, I do not.
Take it personal.
Right. Oh, she the real Pisces. Goddamn, that shit is personal. She gonna be mad at your ass for two.
You ain't gonna talk to her for about a month.
Exactly. Well, that's it. It's over with after that because
now I don't care.
she done lost connection with your ass.
What about you?
I feel like I do. I feel like if a guy came to me and said, "Hey, I need you to work on X, Y, Z," but I have to feel like it's going somewhere. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, with a lot, what happened with me and my ex, it was more like let me see, is your partner responsible for your happiness? Hell no. You are responsible for your happiness.
You can't be happy.
Can't nobody make you happy. You gotta be happy
with yourself. Self-love is the best love.
Baby, you gotta love you first. You gotta make you happy first.
You're gonna bring that negative energy to that loving person, and then you're gonna corrupt them and make them toxic.
And that don't always have to be like in a relationship. It could be a friendship too. Like, okay, last year was really dark for me. So when I lost my mom, I didn't really want to talk to a lot of people because I felt like I was in a fucked up space. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to give out that negative ass energy to my friend who had living their life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you good. We good. We gonna reconnect later. That's what we gonna do. We gonna reconnect later when my energy is right and my spirit is right and I'm in a position to be a friend to you. You know what I'm saying? Because right now I ain't in a position to be a friend to nobody. That's just me.
The friendship is supposed to be through hard times and good times. So
I mean, it is, but some people like to, for me, I don't want to give my fucked up ass energy to somebody else.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, we'll rub your ass the wrong way. Like, snap at you.
Cancel, baby.
Exactly. So it's just best that you just leave us alone until we feel like we can talk.
Exactly.
And if you're a real friend, you'll understand that. See, real friends be knowing that's how it is. So it's just be like, all right, she in her mood. You're going to let her be.
Chanel said, and that's just on growth.
Exactly.
Oh, I got a question. So do you feel like a man should be, like the phrase say, a reflection of you?
Go ahead, Shay. You go. You go first.
What do you mean? Like, I mean, how far does the reflection has to go? Because me, I feel like you can be your own self. When we together, I want you to be like my best friend. I do want my significant other to be like my best friend. We need to talk about everything. I get to talk to you, kick it with you, like you one of the boys.
Right.
But you're still my man, you know. But reflection, I don't know. I feel like people put too much into that question, like that word reflection. They want too much out of it.
Yeah.
Like I gotta be the exact. She do this, I gotta think just like that and do the same thing. Now,
what about you?
I don't know. I asked the question, so
You asked for a reason. I just want to know your answer because I feel like for me, you kind. I ain't gonna say. How can I say this? You do gotta be kind of sort of a reflection of your partner. Like y'all should be able to be in the room. They be like, damn, they look good together.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, they compliment each other. Type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
And it's like, damn, y'all, how is y'all living? No, I need you to know that's me.
Yeah.
And I need you to be like, yeah, that's me too.
Exactly. Like, hate to keep talking about my ex, but
it'll be all our experiences.
Exactly. Like it was like we was like friends. You know what I'm saying? We were more so friends than it felt like a friendship than a relationship. So when we go in the room and something, we'll come in together, but he'll go drift. I'll be over here with this person, over there with that person, and I'm just sitting there looking like, hey y'all, and I'm a Cancer, so I don't really open up to people like this. So I don't want to be in this room with a whole bunch of people. I don't damn know. And you just walked off and left me, like just left.
That's like abandonment. Like.
But then I got with someone else, and it was like he treat me right. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody noticed that shit. It was like, oh wow, he really like you. He really love you. Yeah, that look good. Y'all look good together. You know what I'm saying?
Like my man apart, like when we go somewhere and you be one, this my girl. That made me feel good.
You gonna be inside and shit like, oh, he really like me. Yes, he
y'all
really like me. Get back.
Right now.
Okay, so this is what y'all think about having like workplace situationships or entanglements or
not gonna happen
at work? You can't find love at work.
I just feel like working with your significant other is you're asking for tragedy because you can't. Work is supposed to be like your outside life. You know what I'm saying? Like when I leave home, I'm home with you, right. And then I go home and I go to work with you. Mm-hmm. We have no private life. We have no type of separate lives. Like I can't say because I used to talk to a guy at a job. And he was very clingy, and I hate clingy, especially when I'm at work. Don't be. Which how you going to lunch? Like yeah, we talk, but you ain't gotta do all that. And we're coworkers right now.
I used to love that shit. What about you, Amber?
I don't know. I really, I'm kind of like the same. I don't want to be like, and then I gotta see your ass every day. Like, I just gotta be like, too much. What if it just we got a little rough patch or something? Then I gotta be like,
yeah, I gotta go to work.
I can't get away.
I be thinking about all the way through. Like we'll fall out. What if we get into an argument at home? And then we gotta go to work, and you still got that pressure on your chest from home. So now. We arguing at work.
No, you gotta drop that shit at the third show. You can't bring this shit to the job.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas don't do that though. They gonna come and work with it.
I don't know. I just feel like I like my little work relationship. I ain't never had to pay for lunch. You know what I'm saying? Like my little relationship was great. We had stayed together for 8 years, but then he ended up moving on to do bigger and better things. But I mean, I don't have an issue with workplace situations as long as you know how to handle your shit and be an adult about your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just be everybody know your business type shit and don't tell everybody what you got going on. Because me and him hid that shit for like 2 or 3 years before people actually found out that we was actually talking. Like we used to we would leave the same house and walk in work and go right past each other and don't even speak. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. But they kept everybody out of our business. And then once everybody started finding out we was talking here, he was getting ready to leave. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it worked out for me. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I don't know. You can find love wherever. You got to think about it. When you at work, a lot of times you spend a lot of your time with these people. You know what I'm saying? So then you get to know them. But don't be fucking with them married men. Like, we don't do married men, y'all. Y'all gotta
do no married man. I'm sorry.
Not the married
ones. You better go before I tell your wife.
Exactly.
You better go. Because one thing I'm going to do, I'm a snitch. Because, listen, do not. I don't know breaking up happy homes. Ain't no coming at me as a woman.
Nope.
I'm letting you know now, your man is not your man. He's a for everybody.
Exactly.
So don't come at me.
Maybe I can't do them here. Now, to each his own, you know what I'm saying? It is a lot of people who do that, and you know,
do your
thing, sis. Or sir. But, right. Do your thing. But for me, my mama always taught me, like, don't mess with nobody else's husband because you don't want nobody messing with your husband. So, and I stood by it, like.
And then on top of that, it's just like, I can't share. Because I can't play the side chick. Right. I've never been the side chick. I can't do the side chick.
Live in a bed at night.
Like you think you're going to go and be with somebody else and lay. You think I'm going to be comfortable with that?
Exactly.
Like, I'm calling every chance. I'm hungry.
Right. What you doing? Where you at?
I can't sleep.
Can you come over here?
Come over. Like, I don't care about your kids.
I need to be able to call you on a dime.
Exactly.
We need to be able to link up when I want to. You know what I'm saying?
How you feel like it.
I mean, to each his own. Some people, like, when the people that I know who done it, that was like, shit, it's good that they married because then you can send their ass back home when you tired of fucking with them or whatever. But what about them days like on Valentine's Day when your ass ain't got no man? And he over there with his wife and you go on his wife page because you been stalking her ass.
You stalking for sure.
Exactly. And you see that this bitch like got everything under the sun. He ain't do nothing but text you happy Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? Like, what about them days? Or the damn holidays, you know, any holiday. You gotta spend it by your damn self or with your family.
Or have a side chick day the next day.
If I'm gonna marry, if I'm gonna mess with a married dude and you act like you don't want to give me nothing for, you better send me some money.
Exactly.
Or send these pictures to your wife.
This bitch got extortion.
Listen, they don't care.
They don't.
And they'll pay it too.
Yeah, as long as I feel like maybe for certain people, not me, but as long as you get something out of it, like,
then do your thing. You know, I need the time and energy, so money don't mean nothing. I get my own money, so really I don't even care.
Right. I'm ready for marriage, y'all, but that's because I'm old. I want to be.
I want to get married because I could be in a committed relationship. I was with my ex for it'll be 5 years in September. So that's a long time for me because I don't like people. I lose interest like that. Like, we could be cool. Next thing you know, just be like, you're irritated.
I'm ready for marriage. I just feel like I just need. I don't know. I want to just be with, you know, just my one person, and we do what we do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about trying to impress everybody, and you know, I want somebody who's gonna want me for me. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these folks out here just want sex. Y'all gotta be able to differentiate the two too. Like, you can't just, because a man will fucking play on your ass for months just for some pussy. Like, he's just gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll play on you, then they finally get it, then they want to quit fucking with. Like, dating now is, child, you gonna hit or miss with this shit. My husband, y'all, send me my husband, please. Lord, send my husband so I can get out these streets.
The streets is here.
That's what me and Shay was talking about, like yesterday. That, like, I feel like men, like, they'll chase you after a while. Then, like, when you actually, like,
they want to start acting up.
Yeah,
and then I leave you again. Like, it's like you have to show a dude that I will leave you alone. Because if you don't, they'll continue trying to try you. Like, exactly. I try you because it's only so far you gotta let a nigga go.
Right.
So
that's how it was. Girl, this nigga tried me. He want to be testing bitches, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna give you this little pass or whatever. You don't really know me like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, we had just only been talking for a few months or whatever. But I was like, okay, he don't really know me like that. He don't know I get motherfucking praise on his ass. So let me just, you know what I'm saying, give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna give you one chance, okay? That second time, I went back like a couple months later, and I'm like, oh yeah, you still doing the same shit, nigga? No, okay.
You get evil on your ass quick.
For real.
I get evil. I stay around just to show you that I can do it harder than you can. Don't do it.
Oh, that sounds like Ashley.
It's spiteful, boy. I was a spiteful petty.
But only when you push. If I really cared about you, and you push me to like, Oh,
Right. Bitch be hurt. Bitch like a
you touched me.
Right.
You touched me.
You must not know I'm a player.
Okay.
No, you must not know that I would kill. Okay.
Dead the fuck ass and kill your ass.
Like knock you off and come to your funeral.
What makes you feel you're ready for marriage besides being 31? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, Don. You should want to put me on the spot, girl. Okay, let me see. I don't know. I just feel like I think I'm a total package somewhat. I gotta get myself together as far as like weight and certain things that I know I have to do for me, but I don't know. I just want my man. Like I just want to love on my man, be with my man. I know marriage is more than just, I'm financially, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't saying I'm straight because I don't be saving no money, but I'm trying to work on that. That's something else that I need to work on. However, I do have a decent job. I can take care of me by myself without a man. It is always good to have help, though. Like I said last week, 2 incomes is always better than one, baby.
Okay, take care.
2 is always better than one. But I think I'm pretty good. Like my vibe be different from a lot of other women. You know what I'm saying? Like I get that from any man that I ever talk to. Like they
love us.
Child, they love us to death. But
can't get rid of us.
Even when they try to, child,
they can't even do it. Cause their time is unmatched.
That's that cancer shit, man.
I'm telling you. Dudes tell me, be like, man, Shay, I can't tell you. I don't know what it is about you. It's me.
Exactly.
It's just me. It's nothing about me. I will never be them. I always be me.
Yeah. Plus, I grew up with a married, like my mom and dad was married. So that's what I expect. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm expecting that. Like I can't.
And then another thing, my dad, he worked. He took care of us, like, me and Ashley. And my mom, she worked too.
Cancer too. Crazy as hell. Who? You. She talking about cousin of cancer. Yeah, she's the cancer too. Crazy ass. I swear, we all the same now. Shit. We all the same. But what you were saying?
I feel like that.
Daddy took care of us.
Yeah, and Mama, they was equally yoked.
Right.
So I feel like that's what I'm expecting out of a guy, like to at least
match me or be better. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like if you can't go hard for me, go hard for us to be together. Like just taking care of shit. And I ain't saying I want a man to take care of me because that's not what I'm looking for.
I don't want you. Don't do that. If you want to on your terms.
Exactly.
But I won't ask.
Yeah, I'm not looking for nobody to take care of me. I'm just looking for you to be able to take care of you in your situation. Mm-hmm. And then, help a bitch out a little bit, But if we married, baby, we all one. Baby,
right.
Your money, my money, and my money is my money.
Yeah, my money is my money.
My money is my money, and your money is my money. Exactly. I want you to make more than me. I want to be comfortable with my man. Let me tell you something. I want to be able to go out with a guy and not have to pay for nothing, not have to do nothing. Like, you know how good that shit feels? When your man just take care of everything, you ain't even got to touch your purse, your wallet, your nothing. Like, you can be, or if y'all living together and he gonna take care of most of the bills, or maybe just the boat bill, like I can pay the damn utilities and shit, but you gonna pay this high ass mortgage, yes, baby, I need that.
That's a penny.
Okay. What? Baby, what you want, baby? How you want it?
You want me to?
What? Today? Let's do it. From the back? Okay, let's do it. For real. Like, it's just... What you think?
I think,
a man helping you, just period. How you feel about it? Like,
I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that it's an equal exchange, like, for sex or nothing, but, like, I feel like maybe I could pay the some of the bills, and, you know what I'm saying?
But I feel like, too, if I'm fucking you, why you can't help me?
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why you can't help?
Yeah, be like, oh shit, I ain't got no gas. Oh, I
got
got
shit.
Exactly.
No,
Motherfucker be like,
just send it.
Exactly.
Like, you know I ain't got no gas.
Exactly.
So
like, or you pull up to the gas station, they just get the gas for you.
Like,
Yeah.
For real, like I love that shit. Like, show me
that
you
things.
exactly.
Like, the little
and you
things.
ain't even got it. Don't even always have to be like money. It could just take me out on a date somewhere. Go to the park. Hell, you can cook some damn food, make some little salads.
Make me feel special.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
That's all we want, just a little specialty.
A little picnic or something.
Little picnic. Little out to eat gesture.
Right.
Take a picture of them, record a little song down there.
So what y'all think about people posting their significant others on their social media and they're not like married or nothing like?
I ain't posting mine. I'm so secret. You don't even know who I'm talking to. But he know. You'll know. Right. Like my folks know. You know. Your friends know. Right. But I'm not showing your face ever unless we like got a baby on the way or something. You know.
Don said, would either of you marry a man that says the bills are 50-50? Y'all go ahead. Y'all go first.
Me with the 50-50, I mean, I won't say a full 50-50. Maybe like 50-30. 70.
I'm just saying that
ain't the same. I don't know math, so I ain't even gonna try to do that. So, I don't know. I mean, I don't mind helping because I don't want to seem like you just taking care of me. I don't like people just taking care of me. So, give me something that I can do. Like, if I can pay that, I do that. But don't think, oh, we splitting it straight down the middle. Like, oh, mortgage this, so you get this half of the mortgage. I get this. Nah, we can do, I got the cable. I got the
Wi-Fi. She saying cable, Wi-Fi. That's included, bitch.
Right.
Same deal, bitch. That's fine, too. That's even better.
That's really 1090.
What about you? What about you?
I feel like it should be like 50-50 because I feel like I don't want the person to, really be, everybody struggle or sometimes, you know what I'm saying, like we're just like taking care of most of it and all that, but like I feel like it should be 50-50 because I don't want you to throw that shit back in my face like, oh, I'll take care of you.
Nobody, they gonna throw it back in your face.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
But my thing, I mean,
grow
for
up
me,
like that.
me 50-50, no. I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm too old for that. I mean, I'm not saying I'm too old. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not doing 50-50 period. Okay? We're not roommates. Okay? If you're my man, you're gonna take the bulk of the bills. This is what it is.
And I just do the outskirt bills, the stuff.
Yeah, like utilities and hell, I can even try to save for vacation. If you want to go do something, I can pay for that. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But I'm not 50-50, no. But you know what? I was put in a position, okay, where I was only having to pay the utilities, and I had a pretty damn good job. You know what I'm saying? But my issue is saving money, and that's what me and my ex had an issue with because I would never want to save no money, and I always spent my money, all my money. When I said I would pay my bills first. But the rest, baby, we out here in these streets. We going hills, going down, we drinking, we eating.
You hungry? Girl,
we
got
everything.
Let's go shopping.
Exactly. Shopping up some. Girl, I got so much clothes. I just buy clothes. I had got to a point where I didn't even like to wash clothes and stuff. Like, I still don't like to wash clothes. But I'm just saying, like, I got to the point where instead of just washing clothes, my ass will buy more clothes. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. And I never save my money. Now that I look back on it, I should have saved my money because he really did put me in a position to where I could be straight, and I took advantage of it. So, yeah, but I'm not paying 50-50 with you. We not roommates.
I ain't grow up like that.
If that's the case, you need to get your own room.
Exactly.
And I'm in my own room.
And we ain't having sex either.
Right.
50-50. What the fuck is that? I might as well stay in the house by my damn self.
Exactly.
Like, what? That don't even make any sense. I don't know why this generation done made that a thing. Like, because that's not how I grew up.
Yeah, that was like, oh, well, if he go, let me tell y'all this. I seen this too one day, and they had like a whole little argument. Well, if he's paying, you should do the tip. No, if we're going out to eat, I'm not tipping shit. You paying for the whole bill and the tip. Like that's a part of the bill.
Like, why you gotta half-ass?
Exactly.
That's what's wrong with this generation. Everything has to be half-assed.
And then I could take us out sometime. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have an issue with paying for dinner. I just don't want to be the one paying all the goddamn time. Okay, this shit get old.
Every time we go out, I gotta pull out my goddamn card.
Exactly. Looking like a damn trick and shit.
Exactly. That's like damn
50
bitch.
is for romance. Exactly.
What it say?
It's Deborah or
Deborah
Deborah.
McCrae said, she said, listen, forget that women do more than 50%.
Manage the house, have the kids, manage more of the time with the kids. That's when they forget to clock out from the home. They most times have to work outside of the
Exactly. But guys don't see it like that, and a lot of women be trying to act like they understand these dudes. But see, I ain't finna get on the level to make a dude understand where I'm coming from. I'm not doing it. I'm just gonna tell you off the bat, like I'm not doing it. I might as well stay alone.
Exactly.
And these guys be wanting the sex. They be wanting you to clean, cook.
Exactly.
That's 50 right there.
Let me tell you something. This was my argument some years ago with this guy. He was saying, well, matter of fact, I'm being real. It was my baby daddy. He was like, my mama used to take care of us and she went to work and did it all by herself. Or he'll say my grandma used to be at home and she used to cook and clean and this and that. But her ass wasn't working. That's the problem. You think I'm finna come home from work after I've been at work all goddamn day? Bitch, I'm tired too, just like you tired. I'm tired too. You think I want to come home, cook all this damn food that you gonna have to ass eat? You know what I'm saying? Like, take care of these fucking children.
You want me to play a housewife, put me in the position
Fuck
to
you,
do so.
And then go to bed? Like, no, I'm tired.
Position to do so. And then another, I don't even want to be a house damn wife. I don't want to be in the damn house all day. I ain't gonna sit in the house watching no goddamn kids all day. I'm not sitting here washing and cleaning. The house is still gonna be clean regardless. I'm not doing that. I gotta make my own money.
Exactly.
I can't sit in the house and wait on a nigga to give me a check.
I ain't never been the type to just be sitting here wanting somebody to take care of me, baby. I'm trust and believe she gonna always work and always make her own damn money.
Got to, because I can't sit around and let a person little girl me.
No.
If I ain't got it, I'm gonna find a way.
What about you, Em?
What was the question?
This fool here, like, yeah, we need to talk off here, y'all.
Yeah, I said a lot right there. Like, I already answered it. I said 50-50. I don't mind 50-50 or
50-50.
Wait, Amber, I love your
I can't even see it.
I love your JMLM hair like that. You look so cute. Sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Deb.
Miss Deb, what is JMLM hair?
Right.
Was that a mistake? Like, what? What you say? Maybe she just was saying, I love your hair like that.
You done got old dude all jealous, Amber.
Who?
My little ex. I was doing her hair day. He come in there. Amber's like, oh yeah, shade. He talking about some. But I gotta get the 2 straight into it. I was like, I mean, you're a guy.
Right. Sorry.
I didn't know.
Okay, y'all. So.
What's the next question? What's the next question?
So let's go back to this equally yoked shit, because I don't think we elaborated on this shit. Did we elaborate on it? You probably went to my liking.
Yeah. Probably wasn't good enough.
You went to my liking.
So the easily, that's like the
equally yoked, like you gotta match
my energy.
Match my everything.
Yeah. You have to be my person.
So will you settle for somebody who's not equally yoked?
The past few years for me, I ain't settling. I know I said I might, but I just thinking about it like, no, I can't. Because niggas will be who they want to be for who they want to be with. Like,
right. Oh, girl.
So I can't sit here and want a nigga to, beg a nigga to be a person that you're going to try to be for the next bitch. So I'm not settling. No, I'm not. I can't even settle.
Oh, that's that right there.
I can't even settle.
But they say sometimes, like, when you in a relationship with somebody, it could be anybody. You and y'all break up or whatever. People be in your life for a season, or you know what I'm saying. Like, so you might be, you might be, grooming him to be a good man for the next bitch. And I ain't mad at that. You know what I'm saying. Me personally, I'm not I'm not mad, but I don't want to waste a whole lot of time with you either.
Exactly. Don't be in my. If you want to just be here for a while, like say couple months. I ain't even gonna say really couple, like 2-3 months, and then you see if this ain't gonna go nowhere. Cause I know if this ain't it. Yeah. Eventually, I'm gonna leave you alone. Cause I can't keep on saying the same thing. I hate repeating myself.
And I want me a man who will also have like. Let me see. I'm not gonna say. Go ahead, Don. What you guys say?
No, I was agreeing with I was about to agree with what she said in the
Done,
comment.
y'all. Done.
Hello, how everybody
Well, you might well come on in too.
Hold on a second.
Why we can't see you? Come on in.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize the avatar was up there. I agree with what she was saying about a person gonna be who they are for that certain person. Like, take two people, and two people can date the same person, but they're gonna get a different person.
Yes.
A different person.
And I tell people that, I tell people that all the time, because I had an incident like that where I dated one person, then years later I end up dating a friend, but me and the friend didn't know that I had dated the other person. But then the other person tried to make me seem like, oh, she a Cancer, she got a temper, she an asshole, she woo woo woo. But the friend didn't get that side of me. It was a totally different situation.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a Cancer too. Yeah, a totally different person from what the other, because I really believe different people bring out different things in you.
Yeah, it does. Because I can be an asshole. I can be an asshole. And I say I could be mean as shit, but I'm not mean. Like when most people hear Cancer, they be like, "Oh, y'all so sweet and nice." And no, we not. No, we not. No, we not. You must deal with a good one. You must deal with the good side. But once you get on that bad side, baby, we are.
Yeah. But yeah, two people could definitely date the same person, but they're gonna get a different person. And that's why a lot of times I don't believe in the person that's saying they want to go talk to the ex or find out from the ex, because the ex is gonna tell you what they got. And
exactly
with this person, and they might get some totally different. You're not gonna get the same person.
I'm trying to tell you about the time. You cannot be me. Don't try to base your relationship off of what I got going on. Because we are not the same person. The person is not going to do you how he do me. Because I'm me.
So my question is, because this question, I was trying to find it on Facebook to read the comments. It was a question in a group that I was in, and the person said, if you're in a relationship with somebody or you married to somebody, they want to know how did you feel if the person tell you they need space. Y'all in a relationship together, but they tell you they need space. They don't want to break up. They just need some space. You give them
y'all go first.
Well, I gotta keep going first. Everybody need to go.
Okay, I feel like no, ain't no space. Like what we gotta do space for? We can't. Yeah, you can be in the other room. Yeah, maybe. But
she said he ain't breaking up.
No. So I mean, what we gonna live apart? Like, what is the extent of it? Like, are we living apart? Like, or we sleeping in separate rooms? Like, I need to talk every
day. Like, what's going? What's really?
For me,
they just ask, how would you deal with that if your spouse or your boyfriend, girlfriend came to you and said to you, I need space?
I feel like you want to break up. I feel like space, period. You trying to make space to goddamn do what you want to do. And see, we not doing that. So if you want space, you might as well just leave. Ain't no space. Because if we can't work that out, if we can't talk about what you need the space for, and I have to remember, like, we all are human. We are human first before anything. Before friendships, before love, any of that, we are human first. So we're entitled to feel like we need space. Some people probably just be overwhelmed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just need to take a break. But I mean, a break is you just going to sit in the living room for a couple hours. And you don't want to talk. You know, you want to play a game. You don't want me to be in your face. That's cool. But
that's space anyway. And in a relationship, you should give that space anyway.
Exactly.
So if I'm downstairs and I'm playing the PlayStation, if I'm down there playing Jumanji or whatever, that's my time. Jessica, my wife, she might walk in there and say, hey, babe. And if she cooking something, she might ask me if I want something to eat, but she going on about her business. She not bothering me while I'm sitting there asking me a million questions.
Making me feel like I can be my own person.
Right. And same thing for her. If she downstairs in the basement, working, writing, doing whatever. I don't mess with her because pretty much if you with somebody, you automatically know when they
No, yeah.
y'all still need, time and space. But it was just the way that it was said to this person, and I said the same thing. They probably interested in somebody else. If they had,
That's exactly what it
That's
is.
what I was gonna say. I don't like space because for
Ain't no
me,
space.
space is like that's it. We
You
broke
wanna
up.
move
Because for
on.
me, if you need that kind of space, we need to just go and break up.
Exactly. Like if you want to get to the position where you don't want me in your face, like then go ahead and go do what you do. Like don't even have me in the mix at all. Just count me out,
Right.
coach.
exactly, because with a Cancer, you have to be very careful with that because you give a Cancer too much space, we lose
We're
interest.
gonna leave your ass.
It's over.
It's over.
We
I
lose-
already got a new nigga.
Exactly. I already the damn moved on your
I already
ass.
know moved on, baby.
He was already waiting on the
Right.
sideline.
I swear, not you done. I know you married and all that stuff, but for the single motherfucking counselors, for me, it's like I be having people in the wing, like, okay, we might break up or whatever. I already know who next up.
Period.
Like, period. Like it's you already know
Not
who
even
next up.
purposely. It just be like, nigga, you put yourself in that position.
Exactly.
You know, like don't put yourself in a position to get your seat took.
Yeah.
Just that simple. If you want me to be for you, then keep me. But once you let me loose,
I'm free, little birdie.
I'm free.
Free, little birdie. Babe, I'm out here in these streets.
I'm in these streets and they are calling me. Okay?
Little birdie is free, child.
But I ain't gonna take it too far now. If I know you just really just like on some, you got an attitude or something.
Oh, we still messing around, low
We
key.
still messing around. I can't even do it to you. I ain't even gonna try to do it. I'm gonna feel bad.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like, damn, I know they don't even know I'm
But for
doing
me,
this.
like when me and my ex broke up, right, I ended up talking to another guy. And it was like shortly after me and my ex broke up. And this guy, me and him, we had just started talking like after me and my ex broke up. And I had started entertaining him or whatever. But I cut it off with my ex. Like, it was like, okay, we're not having sex. We're not doing nothing. Like, we cool. We might, text here and there or something like that. But it was never like me and you still messing around. For me, I'm not finna keep going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like, exactly. Me and you broke up. You said you wanted some space. I gave you your space.
And see, that's what I had an incident like that. 2019, 2020. That whole 2019, 2020 was whoa. That was a year for me. Like, but me and my ex, we had broke up, and I went and started talking to somebody else. But when we ended up talking like a year later, me and my ex ended up rekindling a year and some change later, and he ended up finding out that I was talking to this other dude. So it's like they both was kind of like feeling salty, but to me, I'm like, why y'all salty? Like I was not talking to both of y'all at the same time at all. Like I talked to y'all in different stages. You didn't want me no more, so I went on about my business and did what I wanted to do. Like I don't feel like that's another thing. I don't know. Like people feel like
Shay, who you looking at?
Right.
You looking at the wall? Like who you looking at?
I was thinking it, but I didn't want to say it.
I'm like, it's a bug up there. I'm like, what you looking at?
I don't know why I be talking like that because I just be like,
hold on, let me ask Don this real quick though. So Don, when you and Jessica decided to get married, when you said, okay, I think I want to marry her, what was she doing to make you feel like you wanted to be with her forever? Like that was your forever?
That was my forever.
Yes. Forever. I mean, marriage is forever to me.
We started off as friends because we first, I was doing the radio and fashion shows and all of that. So initially, when she first reached out to me, it was to do business. She was doing the show and she wanted the radio and Les Boys, my models and stuff, to host the red carpet. But unfortunately, I couldn't make it to that red carpet show because I had to go back home, tend to my mom. She was having surgery. So her and I had talked via phone for like almost a year before I finally went to her show. It was about a little less than a year. We was communicating via the phone. But me looking at the videos, because it go way back, like some of my people in Chicago wanted to get on the show back in 2009. And I was like, I think she's straight. I don't do straight women. But that's a whole nother story. So finally, I was coming back from getting my CDLs, whatever. Came back, went to her show. When I went to her show, I looked, I said, "Oh, she a pretty little woman." And I'm just smiling and stuff. I'm just smiling at her. You know how counselors do. I'm just smiling because
Yeah.
I ain't gonna even like I don't be walking up like, "Hey, baby, sweetie." Woo, woo, woo.
Exactly.
And a lot of my friends always say, a lot of the women was attracted to me. They say, because you always just smiling and goofy, and women like people that they feel comfortable with.
Mm-hmm.
So we started. I went to the show, and then once I went to her show, we still gonna work together on some other things, and then we kind of like just started hanging out together. So I knew I was attracted to her, but I didn't say nothing right away. I was kind of like feeling it out to see how we was vibing together. So we did a whole lot of talking. And I was like, and she was very, very upfront, very upfront, very transparent. She was very transparent about where she was in her life, what she wanted, asked questions, and she was like, I don't do that shacking up shit. She's like, I'm the marrying type or what. I don't do that. I don't do the shacking up shit. She said so because she was married to her son's father. They was together like 14 years or something. She was like, I'm the marrying type. So if that's not something that's in your future, don't waste my time. Straight up. And I was like looking at her like, damn. Okay.
So what's her sign?
She a Scorpio.
Oh my God, that's my
So she was like really, transparent, upfront. So, and at this time, I was just coming off a sabbatical where I chose to be abstinence and it was like 5.5 years where I was just yes, Ashley, I was I saw your face. So I was dating during the course of those 5. I would date people and have, women for companionship, but I was not interested in nothing at that moment because I didn't feel like you were saying earlier, Ashley, I didn't feel like I was mentally and emotionally available to them. So she came along and we kind of just started. She said what she wanted up front. Marriage was something that I've always wanted. So we kind of just like you said, evenly yoked. Everything just kind of blended in together. But the most important thing about her is that she was so transparent. I did not have to guess about anything. So I waited and that representative 3 months later, she was still the same. 3 months later, she was still the same. I'm like, okay, well, maybe this is who she is. And here it is. What, 5 years? That was 2015 when I started talking to her. 2016 when we met. Yeah, 5 years later, and she's still the same.
Wow.
One thing about the Scorpio, they are very blunt and straightforward.
Yeah. That's our daddy. Oh God.
Yeah, tell you.
Yeah, she was real, and so she said it, and
kind of gave me a little hope.
Right. Yeah. So I wanted to get married. I was like Ashley said, I was getting older. I'm like, damn, I'm 45 years old. I ain't married. I ain't settled down yet.
You look good.
So
not like a kid. I thought she was my age when I first met her.
At that time, I'll be 51 in July. So I said I'll be 51 in July. Thank you. So I was getting older. So I was like, And I like relationships. But when I was dating, I was like you, Ashley. I had
streets.
I would hang out. And anytime I wanted company, I could call up any female of the week and say, "Hey, what you doing? Mm-hmm. This one busy. I'm going to the next. This one busy."
Oh my God, why are we all the same? Like, so you can't come. Fuck that.
Right. Let me go and see who got time. So yeah, that was it. She was just straight, very transparent, and that was something that I didn't get from other women that I was dating during the course of that time. Because otherwise, it probably wouldn't have took me that long. But they wasn't up front. They would just like me and her when we first met. Neither one of us was like we knew what our goals was, but at the time, neither one of us was really interested in a relationship. We was not really.
So when did y'all decide y'all wanted to be in a relationship? Like, if neither one of y'all was ready for that, when at what point did y'all say, okay, you know, I think you need to be together?
About 6 months.
Mm.
About 6 months in,
That's a good time.
we started. Yeah, about 6 months in, we started talking about relationships and what we was gonna do and where we was gonna go together. Because when I met her, I had my own apartment. She was out in Decatur. I was in Austell. So we had conversation and everything. Even before we moved in together, we like sat down and very transparent with each other and had like a lot of conversation about this, that, other. She worked for herself. She pretty much worked for home, but she provide things, cook, do whatever. I'm the main provider, but it works out for us. But we discussed all that. We discussed all that up front.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I'm gonna take care of this. You do this, I'm gonna take care of this. So I am the head of the household.
as you should be. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's what I'm talking about, Jessica.
Yeah, so it worked out. It just everything like checks and balance, checks and balance. Everything was checks and balance, and everything was just in the communication. Like y'all said, Scorpios very blunt, very upfront. Y'all know Cancers very blunt, very upfront. So by both of us being so upfront and so transparent, it was just like, okay, this will work. I ain't had to bite my tongue about nothing. She ain't had to bite her tongue.
But we
I
already
don't.
know.
I see we only got like a few minutes left, but I did want to
Mhm.
ask you this though. Like, I just feel like, well, not ask. I don't know. It's probably maybe a statement, but I feel like finances be the issue of a lot of relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just say, for instance, Jessica was working a job. You know what I'm saying? Or, well, I know she worked, but I'm just saying, like, was going to a 9 to 5 every day. She ended up losing her job or something. Would you stick it out with her? Or, I mean, of course you would say you would now, but
Oh no, but most definitely because when we have our nonprofit, Hotel Intellectual Properties. That's what
right.
this radio show. That's what the Punani Poise is under. It's a traveling sex theater company that she has. Talks about uh positive stuff for women, safe sex for women, and love and relationships and all of that. So when COVID hit, because she do a lot of events and she travels to a lot of like different cities, when COVID hit, she was not able to do that.
Right.
She had to go to online. So I just took over everything. She back now because I'm at 10 o'clock tonight. I'm uh do run the shows on the Poetic Soul Artistry. One of the online shows that she put together that she ran for Valentine's Day. I'm gonna run it tonight at 10. Yeah, after this, but her shows and stuff. But no, I just automatically just picked it up. It was like that's what we do.
Right.
Like
That's how we are. Cancers, we ain't
yeah.
gonna let your ass fall.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so
Unless you want to
yeah,
fall
we
on your
already
own.
with Kobe. She got, bored and a little depressed, and I was a little sad too because we normally go to New Orleans. I mean, we did New York and DC last year in January. Right after that, COVID hit, everything shut down because we had a whole bunch of shit lined up for New Orleans and Texas, and we missed the show in Chicago. She didn't California, she be doing shows, so it stopped a lot of stuff for us in 2020, even with the bus
Mm-hmm.
with our bus company. Like we had contracts with casinos and stuff like that, and all that got shut. It got shut down, and I had to refund a lot of the money, but I wanted to do that because if we ever got back up and running, I ain't want to have no bad reputation for our business. So yeah, we
Yeah.
took a huge loss, but
Yeah.
it wasn't no big deal for me. I just could continue. I just took over what she would normally help with.
Right.
The bills that she normally pay, I just said, okay, I got you, and that was the end of it.
Okay. That's what's up. Well, thank you, Don, for coming on. Thank you,
You
Shay. This is the ATL Mixx. My name is, you can follow me on Instagram at Ashley Fenice. And Fenice is Finese. Amber.
You can follow me at Ambeezy underscore Ambeezy with 3 Z's.
And you can follow me at Bowtie Speaks _ Bowtie Speaks with a Z. Okay? That's me. All right.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, and we'll see y'all next week.
Next week.
Yeah, that's a topic.
I like that.